Mic is on. Hey everyone. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I myself am struggling because for some reason it's November and it is still 92, 93 degrees where I live. So, uh, yeah, still quite torturous weather-wise here. But yeah, while we wait for everyone to trickle in, I'm gonna go over exactly what the festivities are gonna be like tonight because doing a little bit things a little bit different. This specific royale is sort of geared towards like the underachievers, the people who got picked last in basketball, like yours truly. For everyone who's lamented their floor pulls, yeah, this one's for you guys because instead of the higher score moving on throughout the tournament, it's going to be the lower score. So this is for all like the meek out there. Lord, let me bring out Lord Tortank. Lord Tortank loves us all, even us who are not able to hit very cool cards. So yeah, should be interesting. It should be fun. Um, I think ideally what you want is to get floored in the first round and then kind of get a chase in the second round if you're sort of hedging your bets and don't think you're going to be able to go all the way. But yeah, so that's going to be the only thing different with this battle royale. We're gonna do we're gonna do first 2 rounds you keep what you pull, and then after that it's winner takes all. So yeah, should be interesting. We'll see how this format does, and let me know if you guys have any feedback as to whether or not this is a format that we would want to continue. I think so far people have been loving the tag team format. So apropos to that, there is now spots available for the next battle royale, which will be tag team and which will be silvers, because last time we did golds, which was actually a lot of fun. So we're gonna try it with silvers. So those spots are available right now, but I do believe they are selling out rather quickly. Yeah, the orders are just streaming in. Feel like a home network channel here. But yeah, so if you're interested in joining the next battle royale, that'll take place 1 week from now on 11/17. It's going to be silver. It's going to be tag team. It'll be 8 teams of 4, and if it's anything like our last battle royale, should be a lot of drama-fueled fun. I hope to see some familiar faces, especially Pokey Brandy, if you're out there. Okay, so let's just get started. And of course, the only way we can start is by introducing all of our lovely tributes tonight with a movie trailer. Okay, so those are our combatants for the night. We have 32 of them, and we will be opening 62 silver packs. So as is tradition, since it's a free for all, we're going to randomize all the names, and I will do that first. Okay, thank you, Late Bloomer. Okay, so let me just make sure the stream. Okay, everything looks good. Sorry, that 3 is not supposed to be there, but our silver performance is actually kind of wild, guys. And this is recent silver performance. This isn't lifetime silver performance. Our silver performance currently is 109%. So we're definitely due for a little bit of regression. And this is exactly the stream where we want to burn that regression, guys. Okay, so time to randomize all the names, and then we will add them to the bracket, and then the show can continue. Okay, so we have Ahmad all the way down to Yace Mysterio. Randomizing now. All right, Bindi Wrong all the way down to Mew, and we are going to add them to the bracket right here. Bindi Wrong. Okay, yeah, that looks good, I believe. Bindirong, Arentio. So yeah, kicking us off, we have Arentio and Bindirong. Haven't seen Bindirong around here, but we've definitely seen Arentio. Arentio pulled 2 monster slabs in the tag team battle royal last time, but unfortunately came up short and was not able to win it all, even though he was on. You were on Wyatt's team, right, Arentio? Lord of Degens, I believe. Robin Chi, is this a winner's take all? It is not a winner's take all. It is keep what you pull for the first 2 rounds, and then it becomes a winner take all after that. Oh, Ali G, you're Bindi wrong. And just as a reminder, and honestly, I might need to be reminded of this myself. Lower value moves on, and in case of a tie, which I think is more well, and yeah, in case of a tie, I'm just going to add the 2 names to this wheel, and then we'll just randomize it. I think that's the simplest way to do it. I was trying to think of more creative ways to potentially resolve a tie, but simple is best. Oh, you took Wyatt down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. Ash Ketchum backwards hat, right? Was that the team? Okay, let me put on some music and we can get started here. Okay, first off, we have Bindi Wrong, who is Ali G in Discord. Okay, Ali G / Bindi Wrong. Good luck. You are going to kick. Oh, let's look at the chase cards first, actually. So, a lot of vintage today. A lot of vintage. We have a glue rack. We have a couple glue racks. We have no Tortings, guys. No Tortings. But Cynthia's Garchomp here, actually. That's really cool. Gold Star Raikou. And yeah, some decent stuff. I feel like it was better last week. But anyways, those are chases. Bindirong / Allergy is going to kick us off. Good luck to you, and good luck to Arentio who follows you. Allergy, do you want a chase card now, or do you want to move on to the next round? This is interesting. Japanese. Good start for you, actually. I think this might be a floor card. Okay, very near. This is weird. Rooting for a lower score. This is very weird. But Bindirong, off to a fantastic start. Let's see if Arentio can beat Bindirong on the way to the bottom. Yeah, Arentio, that is going to be tough. But lovely card. I think even if somehow Arentio does clutch it, Ali G, this is a very nice card to add to your collection. And honestly, this looks pretty good. Like the centering looks decent, and the back looks pretty clean. So, not sure if you like doing stuff like this, but maybe potential for a regrade. Is the music actually playing? One sec, guys. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, pretty cool card to start off with. Always nice to see 151. Okay, next up, Arentio. Yeah, Burger Chew absolutely cratered. I pulled one in the video I just released today, APUFC. But in the previous stream, it was like 85, and I was like, can it go any lower? And I said it could maybe go down to 70. I'm pretty sure this is the floor. I'm pretty sure 70 is the floor for the Burger Chew, which is, kind of sucks. I still remember when like the Black Label Burger Chew sold for like what, 20,000? Okay, next up, Arentio. Good luck or bad luck. Good luck or bad luck. I'm not sure. It could, APFC. It absolutely could. I think you're Arentio, dude. See, Arentio, I don't know why you joined this, because you only pull heat in these streams. This is like the worst format for you to join. But a decent consolation prize, Arentio. It's a 10, Destined Rivals. Not the coolest out of very many, out of all the cool illustration rares in Destined Rivals. But honestly, I like it. I like the art style. It's cute. Yeah, you shouldn't have done Arentio. You're one of like the cool kids, okay? This is not the place for cool kids. But yes, Ali G, you do move on. You do move on, Ali G. Okay. Next up, we have Jin the Bin versus Ahmad. Dude, Ahmad, why are you in here too? Ahmad, what? Ahmad pulled the Van Gogh Pikachu in a 10 like 2 streams ago. Why are all the heavy hitters in this stream? Were you guys unaware of the rules? Okay, Jin the Bin, who also hits some pretty decent cards. Jin the Bin, good luck. Poke Brandy Rod. I think this is decent, right? Oh my god. Why all of a sudden are the silvers hitting for us insanely hard? all like the old school veterans, you guys are going to be first round knockouts, every single one of you. I mean, centering looks good. Back, I am seeing some whitening at 3 out of 4 corners, so probably leave this as a 9, but still, like, even though the buy-in for this was like, what, $120, you're basically breaking sort of even. Okay, next up, Ahmad, but it's not over. Like I said, Jin the Bin, it is not over because Ahmad pulled a freaking Van Gogh Pikachu, literally the go-to card for anyone who's trying to build like a high-end Pokemon collection. Brave Whales, I should have joined. I have the words, like, I know, guys. So this was geared toward you guys because, like, I'm sure everyone who has bad luck is sick of seeing all of these like pros constantly hit banger card after banger card. This tournament was made for you guys, and you should have joined. Okay, Ahmad, here we go, dude. I am very interested to see what Ahmad is going to pull here. Japanese, off to a good start in the bin. Dude, I have no idea. I think, Ahmad, you've been floored. For a second, I thought it was like a Master Ball or something. For half a second. And we've seen Master Balls go for like north of $100 in a PSA 10. I don't even know why I'm copying this, but Jin the Bin, unfortunately, with your Charizard SIR, you are kicked out of the first round, and Ahmad is going to move on. Quite surprising though, because Ahmad definitely is deserving of all the accolades of being like a very, very competent puller of cards, of fine cards. But yeah, sorry, Jin the Bin, you are kicked out of the first round, but I'm guessing it doesn't sting too bad. GG, Poke Brandy Rob though. Indeed, Jin the Bin, indeed. And for anyone who has no idea what we're talking about, yeah, there's too much lore here. Just watch my previous VODs. Okay, for our third round, we have Jack R versus Hunter Wong. Two names that are both also sort of unfamiliar to me, so I have no idea what their capabilities are. But guess we'll find out here. Yeah, Arentio, maybe just stick to the tag teams. That seems to be where your expertise lies. English. Pidgeot, SIR, and a 9. I have no idea. $34, but honestly, I think this is underpriced. I think this is a really, really cool SIR. Especially when put up against all the other two SIR. Well, they're not SIRs, but just illustration rares in this evolutionary line. But yeah, Jack R, $34. And with the way things are going, we're sort of pulling cards above our average, which is not where we want to be, guys. We don't want to be pulling cards above the average. We want the average to be as low as possible here. So Hunter Wong, can you do us all a solid and bring the average down as much as you can? Hunter Wong, good luck. Hunter Thomas, are you Hunter Wong 66 in YouTube chat? I don't know. 5? Wow, this one was close, but Hunter Wong barely squeezed by into the second round with a difference of only 3 points, beating Jack R's $34 Pidgeot Special Illustration Rare. No idea. I don't think I've ever seen this card before. This is a very interesting art. Benimaru Ito. Never heard of that artist either, but yeah, very, very unique. Very cool art. Yeah, this is about as floor as it gets. Yes, it is the lowest moves on. So unfortunately, Jack R. So what happened to Jack R is sadly the last thing you want. You sort of pull not the best card, but someone is able to pull an even worse card than you. That's quite literally the worst outcome you could possibly get from this tournament. So unfortunately, really sorry, Jack R, but you are going to be kicked out of the first round. But you have a decent card, though. The Pidgeot SAR, decent card in my estimation. All right, next up, we have Ballin, 1187 versus Yace Mysterio. Two more veterans. Yace, I believe, went pretty far in the last tournament. Dude, this is more nerve-wracking than the others. Yeah, it's because there's like an element of like conflicting. Like, it feels weird to be rooting for a lower score. But you're just going to have to shift that mindset, guys. You need to be adaptable in these lands of GameStop if you want to survive. Ballin 1187, here is your stop. Good luck. Articuno 9, I think it's a $30 card. Wow. This is kind of the best of both the worlds too, because you have I think a card that's undervalued but is a pretty cool card, like this Articuno. And I'm sure all of us can agree because this art is absolutely fire. So Yace Mysterio, you have a tough job ahead of you. You need to be able to beat a $27 card, and if my math is correct, there's only two values that are able to do that, 25 and 26. But Yace Mysterio, I wish you the worst of luck. Oh, thank you, APFC. We love you too. Japanese. I can't tell. Ladies and gentlemen, we have history. For the first time in the DGen games, we have a tie. And what a way to tie it. Two basically floor cards here. Okay, so are Ballin or Yace in chat? Okay, so how we are settling tires is I'm going to add Ballin and Yace to this wheel of names, gonna spin it, and then whoever wins moves on to the second round. Pretty simple. Basically a coin flip. Thank you, Mo Islam. Okay, I don't see any of them, so just going to go, click the spin. All right, here we go. And the winner moves on, guys. Okay, looks like it's going to be Yace Mysterio. So, congrats, Yace Mysterio. You are moving on. Geez. Sort of just need to. Okay, yeah, that works. Yace Mysterio, you are moving on, and truly sorry, Ballin 1187. You are not going to move on, but you have a pretty cool card to take home. I know it's not like, and it kind of sucks paying like what $120 for an Articuno, but I think this Articuno is very undervalued and we'll see appreciation. I mean, probably one of the most sought after illustration rares in Journey Together. And probably wouldn't get a 10, so Yeah. Okay, next up we have Late Bloomer versus Tiggy. So yeah, that average, guys. That average, I mean, I guess I sort of manifested it by wanting a lower average, but it's a little too low now. 43 out of 50 is a little too low here. Late Bloomer versus Tiggy. Two other names that I haven't seen here. Let's see what they're able to pull for themselves. Can't see names. Oh, sorry. Scrolling down. Late Bloomer versus Tiggy. Chances, not a 10, it's a 9. I kind of have no idea. Okay, yeah, I knew this wasn't a floor because even raw, this is a very desirable card. But Late Bloomer. Not sure how I feel about this card because with the way things are going, definitely a lot of room for a bit of an upset here. Yeah, very, very cool card. I actually had this as one of my giveaways, and it seemed like chat was there were a lot of W's in chat when this giveaway was revealed, for good reason. Very awesome card. This seems more like an 8 to me, so definitely not worthy of a regrade. But let's see if Tiggy is going to be able to beat a $39 card. Definitely with the way things have been going, very much within the realm of possibility. Oh, Herb and Legend with the Prime subscription. Thank you so much, man. I'm not sure how to feel it. Late Bloomer, it's a cool card. I think Late Bloomer, you're going to move on. I know this Palafin isn't worth that much, and obviously, because even in a 10, it's only worth 58, but very cool card. Very cool card, Tiggy, and unfortunately, you're not going to be moving on, but I think you at least have the constellation cards of a very, very cool Palafin card. Yeah, looks very, like, Dark Knight-ish. You know, very Batman. Yeah, seems about stable at like 50 to 60, but cool card in my opinion. Late Bloomer, you are moving on though. Ew, Palafin from Poke Casino. Not a lot of Palafin fans, huh? Oh yeah, I got wrecked, hooray. Yeah, a lot of like, don't really know how to react here. Should I celebrate or what? Purple Pickle Man with a $5 donation. This one's for the pickles. Purple Pickle Man, we have like Team Pickle here. We have Thailand Dutch Pickle and we have Purple Pickle Man coming up in the match after. You know, are you guys like friends? Did you guys join together? Okay, next up is the aforementioned Thailand Dish Pickle. Really interesting name, and definitely do not want to know the history behind it. Good luck, Thailand Dish Pickle. Andre Ganji, it's pretty much the same as every other Battle Royale, except the twist here is that lower value moves on. Japanese. Master Ball? 10, 9, okay. See, I can never tell. I guess for a PSA 10 Japanese Master Ball to have value, it's got to be a popular Pokemon. And Sand Slash, definitely not one of those. So, Thailand Dish Pickle of the Pickle gang, your moms are pickles, okay, yeah. Of the Pickle family, you seem to have pulled a $39 card, which might be enough. I mean, a $39 card was exactly what was required for Late Bloomer to move on in the previous round. So let's see if you will be able to achieve that same outcome, but it's going to depend on what X-Moy0X is going to be able to pull. Can X-Moy0X achieve his or her dream of being a winner and pulling a card lower value than 39? Good luck to you both. I'm sure Moino doesn't care in the least that they are getting kicked out of the first round because you have pulled, my friend, the Unagaba Pikachu in a PSA 10. One of the best cards I imagine you could pull out of the silver packs. Mo Islam, I'm guessing this is you. How do you feel about pulling this card? There's a very real chance that you are going to be the actual winner of this entire stream. See, this is the situation I wanted, where it's like a win-win for both parties. Thailand Dish Pickle is a winner because he's moving on to the next round, but Moinol is a winner as well because he has pulled himself a very, very cool card. Yeah, I'm still trying to complete my Unigaba set. I fortunately was able to procure Pikachu, and I'm missing like Vaporeon, Glaceon, and I think Eevee. I think those are the only three I'm missing. But yeah, congrats. Congrats are in order for both parties here. Okay, next up we have Quanta Exia versus Purple Pickle Man. Let's see if we can do the same. Let's see if we can do a super nice card. Yeah, look at that average, 63. Thank you, Mo Islam. You have absolutely nuked our average, and now we are headed directly to the floor. All right, Quanta Exia, here is your card. Oh, the shoutouts. Sorry, guys, sorry. Let me pull those up if I can. Japanese. In a 9, I think this is like a 30, 25. Okay. Yikes, Quanta Exia. Wait, no. Congratulations, Quanta Exia, but you have pulled the floor card, and it's going to be almost impossible for Purple Pickle Man to move forward unless he pulls another floor card. But I think at this point, Purple Pickle Man, what you want is to pull a chase here. But let me see if I can pull up the callouts. Sorry, one sec, guys. That is totally my bad. Okay, from Thailand Dish Pickle, shout out to Ook Sag, Squillim, Ike on the Mic, and Izen Xander for going to war with me. I'm gonna go out on a, I'm gonna hazard a guess and say you guys are like a gaming team, or like you're part of a World of Warcraft guild. Oh, and something funny about you, in high school, I was referred to as the Milkman and or Bean Dip. Honestly, two names that are a lot better than the names that I personally was called in high school. Okay, but that's the call for Thailand Dish Pickle. Let me see if I missed one for Purple Pickle Man. Oh, Uksag, you are in here. Okay, so you guys did join as a... Okay, that's adorable. Then I'm sort of rooting for Uksag to move on to the second round so you guys can face each other. Or no, I don't want to play favorites. Okay, I think I saw one for Purple Pickle Man. Oh, there we go. Fun fact, trying to convince my wife to name our first child King Karl. There's so many things wrong with this Purple Pickle Man, because you should be trying to name your child Tortank, okay? That is the correct thing you should be doing. Oh, and you are shouting out Tortank. Okay, dude, that's just cheating at this point. That is just cheating. Purple Pickle Man with a $2 donation reroll. Sorry, there's no rerolls for this because, yeah, it's not like the... Yeah, I've never really done rerolls for the Battle Royales. Okay. Moving on. What are we doing? Okay, Quanta Exia was able to pull a $25 card, and now it is Purple Pickle Man's turn, who I'm pretty sure we can all safely say is rather cooked. Absolutely, reroll Quanta Exia. Okay, Purple Pickle Man. Let's pull you a chase here. Let's pull you a chase. If you're gonna exit, let's go out with a bang, shall we? Oh, K-Dot, you've been watching since day one, then you've been able to get into Power Pack Beta and dude, K-Dot, you should have joined this tournament then. You should channel those powers of getting wrecked into positivity and have joined this tournament where getting wrecked is actually a trait that you want. Okay, Purple Pickle Man, here is your slap. get either a Gengar or a Tortank. We will take both. We will certainly take both. I started. Oh no, this could be. How? Okay. I thought this was a $25 card. Purple Pickle Man, I am sorry. You have been completely cooked. Not only are you sadly exiting the first round, but you're exiting with a non-waifu trainer. Is Atticus a waifu? Can't tell. Cannot tell. Sorry, Purple Pickle Man. I seem to wreck you whenever you join these streams, and it seems like I have wrecked you in one of the most creative ways possible. Oh, Quanta Exia, there you are. You are moving on. But yeah, I guess it comes as no surprise since you pulled the floor. Atticus, not waifu. Okay, thank you. Unsubscribe. $2 donation for truly sorry, man. Truly sorry. And I probably deserve the unsub. Okay, next up. We have Mike M. Yeah. But Purple Pickle Man, there is one pickle left. And I'm sure they will carry on the legacy of your dynasty. Okay, next up we have Mike M versus Heck101. And guys, I'm so surprised that this Power Packs app website is still holding up, because I'm sure it is getting absolutely inundated by throngs of degens. Okay, Mike M, here we go with your slab. Good luck. How much does GameStop charge you to ship the cards? It's $6 shipping, but then there's a $2 withdrawal fee for every card. So it's $6 combined shipping. English. We got a glue rack. We got a glue rack, guys, but decent glue rack. As far as glue racks go, relatively not the best glue rack, but when in the land of silvers, we will certainly take glue racks worth $125 freaking dollars. And Mike M, you're cooked, man. You are absolutely cooked. Heck for sure is going to beat you and move to the second round. But if he doesn't, it's going to be an awesome, awesome card. And that is what I am excited to see, guys. Rip Mike indeed. Okay. Yeah, always nice to see a glue rack, right, guys? This card, I know. They could come up with some new arts, although I have to say the upcoming Phantasmal Flames glue rack is like one of the coolest cards that I've ever seen. I'm sure APUFC, you're going to have a different take than mine, but I think that card is going to like break Pokemon. It probably already is. What is it, like $1,000 card? Just raw already? Okay, gotta put down the cert. Okay, Heck101. Oh, stream is lagging. Hey, Twitch, is the stream lagging for you guys? YouTube seems like they're lagging. Sorry, guys. Need to confirm if I'm having internet issues or not. Yeah, I am having internet issues again. I think it's most likely because I'm streaming to X and Twitch. Let me see if I can just close the X stream. I doubt anyone's even watching on X. I have 4 viewers on X. 1 second, guys. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is me. My streaming, I need to do something about my bandwidth for my next stream. Which is crazy because Twitch is saying the connection is excellent. I'm guessing all these streams are just cannibalizing each other. Yeah. I'm gonna have to probably just close down X, but everyone on X, come join us on Twitch or YouTube. I don't even know how to. Okay, there we go. Okay, X is closed, guys. And there are 4 people in this world who just suddenly got down on their knees and started crying. Never thought I'd be double cooked. Yeah, sorry, Purple Pickle Man. Okay, ping looks to be settling down a little bit, so let me know if YouTube is still laggy for you guys. But gonna move on to Hex card, and just as a little bit of a rewind, Heck can basically pull anything. What he cannot do though is pull a card worth over $126. Oh, okay, so Twitch is saying they're a few seconds behind. I'm guessing that should normalize now that we got rid of the X stream. Yeah, so... yeah. I do have like a long Ethernet cable because my router is like very far, but didn't think I'd have to use it. Definitely going to use it next time. Okay, good luck, Heck. My mom was watching on X. English. Starting off, another celebrations card, but not enough to beat the glue rack. This card's so cool. Double celebrations, guys. But heck, does look like you are going to be moving on to the second round. And Mike M, very, very sorry, but you are going to be ousted in the first round. But you came out with a glue rack, so no reason to cry. I joined late to see myself get wrecked. Figment. Which one are you, Figment? Yeah, what is a 10? Oh yeah, 10 would have barely beat. That would have been hilarious. Oh, Jack R, sorry man. Yeah, you got kind of wrecked here. Yeah, probably one of the worst outcomes possible. Very truly sorry, Jack R. But your powers of getting wrecked were not enough to compete with Hunter's powers of getting wrecked. You need to work on that. You need to work on that, Jack R. Okay, next up we have Ryan R. Oh no, we have Gene Parmesan versus Uksag. So we're gonna very quickly find out if Uksag is going to join his friend Thailand Dish Pickle in the second round. But stiff competition. Gene Parmesan is a huge veteran in these tournaments. Good luck, Gene. Hello, fellow Degens. Hello, Turbinator. Yeah, sorry, Figment, but that's the outlook you want. 9, Unified Minds Latios. 50. So could go absolutely either way by sort of definition, because it does seem like we have pulled an average card. The Latios from Unified Minds, full art in a 9. What is this in a 10? I'm very curious to see. A $250 card in a 10. Yeah, should probably keep it slabbed in a 9. Okay, next up we have Uksag. Uksag, all you need to do is pull a card under the value, under the average range, and you have a 70% chance of doing that. So pretty good odds. Pretty good odds. No, Gene Parmesan is from Arrested Development. Arrested Development. Probably aging myself. It's a very old show, but one of the best. Shuckle, no idea. Okay, we pulled an $88 Shuckle, and Uksag, very sorry that you won't be joining your friend Thailand Dish Pickle, but you're too good at pulling cards, man. You should have taken some lessons from Thailand Dish Pickle. I'm putting this on you, okay? You should have trained up your friend to pull worse cards, man. You guys did not come prepared. Yeah, very interesting card. Okay. I can't imagine, though, this is very liquid. Let's just... Heart Gold, PSA 10. I mean, it's not too bad. We have one sale in November and a few sales in August. Well, it's not too bad. Not... But also not the most liquid. I'm guessing it's a pretty low pop, too. 215 in a PSA 10. So, not the lowest, but decently low. Let me know. Yeah, let me know what you want to do with this. Uksog, if you want to keep it, maybe keep it for the memories. Thailand Dish Pivotal, I got you. That's the mindset. Yeah, Gene Parmesan is going to move on with his full art Latios in a 9. Okay, next up, I should be adding... Alright, sorry guys, I've not been adding these at all to the bracket. So give me a handful of seconds. Shouldn't have been 94.30. Sorry that some of you guys are going to have to relive your matches, like Jack R. Let's just put 28 here. Ace Mysterio moves on. Late Bloomer, 39 to 58. I still can't believe Mo Islam pulled the freaking Pikachu Unigaba. It's probably going to be our best card of the night. Probably. Unless we get a chase. And we are kind of due for a chase, guys. We are very much due for a chase. It's been like 2 months since we pulled a chase. It's been like like 800 cards, 800 pulls since we pulled a chase. 125, 43, and Gene Parmesan with the $50 Latias and Usogs with the $88 Shuckle. All right, we are now caught up, guys. Sorry for the delay. Next up, we have Ryan R versus Safety Haze 7878. Your bracket is showing the higher value. Oh my goodness, you're absolutely right. Okay, guys. I don't think there's a... Okay, we're just going to reverse it, actually, if I... Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm like 100% certain there is no way to have the setting where the lower score moves on. So I'm just going to have to cheat a little bit. Sorry, guys. And sorry, Jack R, you are not moving on. Yes, this is very scuffed, guys. Wait, that's right. Ace Mysterio is moving on. Just click the check mark. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Rain. Okay, let's double check. So Bindi Rong is moving on. Ahmad is moving on. Jack R is not moving on. Yace Mysterio is moving on. Late Bloomer is moving on. Thailand Dish Pickle, Quant, and Heck is moving on, and Gene Parmesan moving on. Okay, so I think we're good now. Sorry, guys. And of course, thank you everyone in chat for keeping this idiot accountable. Okay, I think I have everything. Jack R round again. Yeah, sorry to revisit that cruel history multiple times, Jack R. Basically flaunting it in your face. All right, Ryan R, thank you for waiting patiently. Here is your slab. No, Ballin is moving. Wait, what? Did I mess it up? No, Yates is moving on. The Latios illustration wearing a 9, $30. Check it all again, bro. Okay. Let me mark this down first. Okay, Rain, or my mod is telling me that we're good, and I'm going to take Rain's word for it. But we have a $30 card here, and honestly, with how well we've been pulling, I think that's like a guaranteed to move on. So congratulations are in order, Ryan R. Unless we are about to see a huge upset. Lord Flavius. I think Ryan R / Lord Flavius doesn't really know this format. So Lord Flavius, the format for this tournament is lower score moves on. So instead of you being cooked, you are cooking safety haste, most likely. But you could still be cooked, of course. How many times will Jack lose? Okay, that was the last time, Jack R, that I'm going to make you revisit that nightmare. But Safety Haze, you are up next. Let's see if you're able to beat a $30 card. That would be huge upset. Huge upset. You underestimate my Quavo Golden and 10. No way that. Oh my god, that was actually kind of close for. These gold cards, man, you can never tell what the value is. I mean, generally they're pretty low, but this one, you know, seemed interesting. So I was thinking that this might be a fairly valuable one, but this turned out to be a pretty close match. And Safety Haze, it does unfortunately look like you are going to be kicked out of the first round with a Quavo gold card. Not sure how you feel about that. But yes, Lord Flavius, it does look like your powers were estimated correctly. David K with the $4.99. Love your content and stream. So glad I found you randomly on YouTube. Keep, dude, that's far too kind, man. That is way too kind. But yes, very much appreciated those very suspiciously kind words. Okay, Skrilla K is up next, and dude, I don't know why this man joined. He pulled the freaking butthole Pikachu in our last battle royale. You're pushing it, Skrilla. You are you're very much pushing your luck here. Although maybe this is like a tactical move, thinking that you're likely to be floored with the ridiculous cards that we just pulled. Maybe. Did they nerf the power pack odds from Axe 5? I've been getting a lot of those messages, but there's nothing that leads me to think that, because as you can see, our odds are pretty decent. Thank you, APUSC. Another okay. Thank you again, David K, for the $5 donations, but sincerely, unnecessary. But thanks anyways. Okay. Wait, what were we doing? Skrilla K. Okay, I'm getting messages. Okay, guys, mods, I'm only going to be paying attention to the actual stream chat. But I'll get to any mod stuff after. Okay, Skrilla K, you're up next. Are you in chat? Right. Let's see if we can pull you something maybe better than the butthole Pikachu. Japanese. Lovely card, but I'm pretty sure not. Okay, still a $75 card. Still a $75 card. Very, very cool. Very, very cool card. And Skrilla, this probably knocks you out of the running already by the nature of it being a fairly valuable card. But dude, you'll be getting in the mail very shortly the Butthole Pikachu and one of the loveliest arts of the Sword and Shield area. Okay. And Floop is up next. Floop, you're probably sitting pretty here thinking you're gonna move on to the next round, but I don't know. With the way Silvers have been treating us, definitely room for pulling nice cards such as this very regularly. I'm here with the Prime subscription. Thank you so much, man. First time chatter too. Awesome. Oh, and Gene Parmesan with the Prime chat. Thank you guys. Thanks to both of you. Okay. Floop, here's your card. Are you going to be able to beat a $75 card? The range is quite substantial for you to be able to do that, but with the way these cards are hitting, no idea. Just finished my gold Crown Zenith set. Yeah, I'm still working on mine too. Oh, Crystalia level X7. Oh man, that was actually kind of close. That was actually kind of close. But Floop, you are moving on. And honestly, this is kind of like the best way to move on. Like if you're going to move on to the second round by beating a decently valuable card, you would want to get a card that's not a floor, but like pushing the boundaries as much as you can, which you seem to have done with this Crystalia level X. I'm pretty sure we pulled the Japanese version of this, but in a PSA 10 in our last stream, and that was like a $200 card. So the 8 sold, yeah, not too many sales of this one actually. Last comparable sale, we're seeing an 8 sell for 100 and a 9 sell for 152. So 53 sounds maybe about right. Might even be a little bit low, but this is probably not going to be the most liquidative card either way. And yeah, the back not in the best condition. Floop, are you in chat? Clay Dog, how does this work? I know low score wins, but yes, all of these, we call them tributes, buy spots for future tournaments. And then so this particular one went on, I guess, sale last week and lasted for about a day. They're pretty popular. I think so. If you're interested in joining, there should be a link to the website in the description of Twitch. But yeah, next tournament is going to be a week from now, and it is going to be a tag team silver tournament. So that one should be fun. Okay, so oh god, I need to do this too. Okay, so Ryan R with the 30 plus 40, but Ryan R is the winner. And then Skrilla pulls the 75 and Floop pulls 53, but Floop is the winner. Okay, I think I got it, guys. Okay. Next match up, we have Viewtorials versus Jared Snipe. Honestly, a decent matchup so far, but I feel like it doesn't have like the same drama and tension that the tag teams have. I don't know what you guys think. I mean, this is still a pretty interesting format, but the tag teams were, yeah. Okay, here we go, Viewtorials. Here is your slab. Sell that bad boy. Okay, Floop. Understood. We'll do that as soon. The Clive in a, it's in a 9. $30 card. Okay. Viewtorials, you have come out swinging right out of the gate. This is probably enough for you to win, but if you do not win, truly sorry, because that is literally the worst outcome for this format. Okay, Jared Snipe, all you have to do is pull a card ranging from $25 to $30. Vintage Japanese. Oh, that is adorable. 42. Okay, so yeah, Viewtorials will be moving on. Jared Snipe, you are unfortunately out of the first round, but at least you get to go home with this really cute, adorable card. You got Meryl, you got Magikarp, but the centering on this is absolutely wild. It is tilted like 30 degrees almost. Yeah, can't believe this actually got an 8. But cool card nonetheless. Okay, Viewtorials, you are moving on, and sorry, Jared Snipe, you are not. But at least you have this card that you can fondly remember and laugh at how poorly centered it is. Okay, next up we have David K. up against Sucrose and David K. Not biased because you were generous enough to send a donation, but yes, I am indeed rooting for you. Good luck, guys. Do you keep 2 slaps, or what does keep what you pull first 2 rounds mean? I'll get into that after this card. English. Celebrations Pikachu in a 9. Okay. David K. Starting off pretty decent here with a $28 slab, even better than Viewtorial's 30, which of course was enough to carry him into the next round. But Sucrose. I'm pretty sure I've floored Sucrose a couple of times. And I think Sucrose has been in Discord saying that they've had pretty poor luck with power packs lately. So I don't know. Oh, there you are, Sucrose. Are you gonna be able to beat a $28 card? And I'm not really sure what your definition of beat is, but whatever it is, I hope you achieve it with this pull. That is going to be tough to beat indeed. Oh, let me go back to Philip Ko. The format is you keep what you pull for the first 2 rounds. So for example, for the last round, Viewtorial's got a $30 card, Jarasnipe got a $42 card. So Viewtorials and Jarasnipe are both keeping the card that they pulled. But unfortunately, Jarasnipe, because he pulled the higher value card, is not going to move on to the second round. Viewtorials is going to be able to, at the very least, keep 2 cards because they have moved on to the second round. But after that, it becomes winner take all. Okay, Sucrose. And I sincerely hope I explained that well enough. But let me know if there's any other confusions. I need an L after the day I've had today. Dude, I can't tell. It's like there's too many negatives going on here. I can't tell if you had a good day or a bad day, Sucrose. Bass Fishing with a $7.41 donation. Dono for Sucrose luck. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Metal card. In an 8, the Pikachu. Awesome card. Oh yeah, you got your PSA shipment, but I don't know how you feel about this. This is a very cool card, but you are not going to, you are kicked out of the tournament. And you have Bass Fishing to thank for. Yeah, I don't know what to think. Very cool card. I mean, this is definitely a card that like most people would want to have in their collection. Very unique. But not sure if you consider this a win or not, Sucrose. It's cool. It is cool. But yeah, not as valuable as like your entry. Understandable. Is it 8 or 7? Okay. What? Okay, so I mean, the silver lining here is that one just sold in an 8 for $150, and it was an auction, and there was just one bid. Not sure if that's like legit or not, but I mean, wait, is that the right card? Yeah, it's the right card. So interesting, definitely interesting. And you know, probably a hold, guys. I don't know what you guys think, but probably a hold. Oh, Floop, you wanted to sell your card, right? Floop, you wanted to sell. Yeah, losers bracket is definitely interesting. Could definitely experiment with something like that too. Diddy Sauce, yo paper, love the content. How much is a buy-in? So it ranges. First of all, thank you for the kind words, but it ranges. So this one specifically, it's silver packs, and entry was $115. And then, yeah, but it depends on the pack. But generally, it'll be like double the pack cost. That's how the math works for the most part. Not sure if, but Floop, definitely DM me if you want to sell the card. Yeah, gonna move on to X Making Moves versus Most Modest. Oh shoot, I haven't been looking at the shoutouts. Oh, Skrilla K, who we passed. Interesting fact, he was one of the youngest people to become a full master electrician in New York. Oh, that's very cool. You know, in this economy, it's probably, you know, good to have like a trade skill, guys, such as electrician or plumber. I think I just watched a YouTube video on that. And did I miss any other? Oh, Hunter Wong also had a fun fact. Pull a chase card out of a gold pack, a PSA 9 Umbreon. Is that the Sumbrion? Well, yeah, I mean, with Umbreon, that could mean anything, but I'm guessing by the fact that you're calling it a chase and you didn't really expand on it further, it's probably the Moonbreon. I mean, the Sunbreon. That's like the most recent chase Umbreon. But yeah. Oh, Quantaxia also had a shout out. Shout out to Round Rock High School. Oh god. And the funny fact for Quantaxia was that they clicked on the video because they thought that I was their high school statistics teacher. So I guess I give nerdy high school statistics teacher vibes, you know, which is actually kind of the vibe I was going for. So thank you, Quant. And I'm pretty sure I missed a bunch of other. Oh, actually, no. Making Moves has a shout out. Or no, not Megan. Oh, Megan does have a shout out. Okay. Oh, Megan wants to shout me out. So, okay, guys, Megan is shouting out me for providing an awesome platform to play these games. Thank you. And then Most Modest wants to shout out. I need a better system. Oh, fun fact. He pulled a floor Butterfree in the first. That's not a fun fact, Most Modest. That is very much feather in your cap for this tournament. That is like the star bullet point of your resume coming into this tournament. Okay. Making Moves. Here is your pack. And yeah. Once again, thank you for your very kind words, Making Moves. 42. A very cool card though. Giratina Hollow. I mean, kind of a cool card. Would have been nice if there was like a stamp here or something. But 42, you know, while not too terribly high. Although this is kind of like the dead zone where you don't want to be, because you could very easily lose still with 42. And then if you do lose, that means you're exiting with a $42 card. So yeah. You were kind of in the danger zone here Making Moves. Which pack would you say has the best return overall? So I think Silvers, but the problem with Silvers is that the floor is 25 and a lot of the cards at $25 value, they're not really like liquid and they're not really that cool. So if you're in this to both look at cool cards and to get some value, that kind of bodes poorly for both of those. Goals, I think, have worse odds, but cards are much cooler. So, I don't know. TLDR, I don't know. Okay, Most Modest, you are up. You need to catch it on chat, actually. Oh, so Diddy Sauce, the next buy-in is just go to the description of the YouTube video and then there should still be slots for the next Battle Royale. It's going to be a tag team with these silver packs again. Oh, there you go. Thank you, chat. Oh, Mo Islam, fascinating. Yeah, see, I mean, that's what you gotta do. Spend your time to work on like multiple revenue streams, like YouTube, guys. So if you guys have any interest in, you know, starting a YouTube channel, like I had no idea that. I'm pretty sure none of my friends or my family thought I would start a YouTube channel, and then I just made one. And then yeah, I think if you guys have any sort of like hobbies and stuff, just do it. I think the first piece of advice that any YouTuber gives any prospective YouTubers is just do it. You don't need equipment. I started with my Logitech webcam that I use for Zoom calls. But anyways, rambling. Most Modest. Here's your pack. How much is shipping to UK? I believe it's like $32-ish. Japanese. The SAR ends plot. Wow, that is close. That is close. But it does look like Making Moves, you are moving on. And Most Modest, you are unfortunately not, even though with your very kind words that. Yeah, I was not able to manifest a win for you. Sorry. I'll try to get a chase for you to move on. Sorry, most modest. This is not a chase. Although, you know, this is a pretty cool card, sort of. Unfortunate that it's a 9, but I mean, all these Japanese cards, I think this one looks pretty clean. Centering looks decent. So 9, yeah, about a $50 card. And a 10, 185. So I think this one actually has potential unless I'm missing something completely. Let me record that value. Okay. Yeah, the back looks decent. Honestly, guys, I don't really know, because sometimes with these Japanese cards, they look absolutely pristine, but they get a 9. I just think that graders, if they see a Japanese cards, they are super strict and just nitpick like the smallest defect. So I'm not seeing much, or maybe that's a dent there. I'm not sure. But yeah, so most modest, unfortunately, you are not moving on, but you have a decent card at the very least. PSA lost one of my power pack pulls. So I've been getting emails actually. There's someone that emailed me asking if I could give them any advice, since I seem to be like, you know, doing a lot of these. Just email them. Let me find the email actually. Sorry guys, give me one sec. And they've been very good, although I'm certain at this point they are incredibly swamped. And I guess just tell them that Paper Tiger sent you. Okay, my internet is super slow. Yeah, ping's not the best. Ping is not the best. I imagine the stream is suffering from that as well. So just email this. Oh, well, this is the email that I use to connect with them, and they've been very awesome. All right, moving on though to our second to last matchup. We have Just Dan versus LeChonkers. And Just Dan, I have no idea why Just Dan joined, because Just Dan is our first inductee to the Hall of Fame with his ridiculous 2011 Zekrom in a PSA 10. Yeah, the card is End's Plot. Okay, Just Dan, here you are. It's been a while since Just Dan joined, and I very distinctly remember the last time I pulled a card for him. I pulled him, I think, a $500 diamond card. So maybe we can manifest some of that type of energy right here, Dan Z. Conflicted as to whether or not I want to wish that upon you, but let's see. It's hollow, 10. Dude, this card is this might be one of the coolest vintage cards we pulled. Okay, we pulled that Giovanni's Gyarados, which was very cool, but this card is super dope. And Dancy, congrats or not congrats, because you're not moving on, very likely, but you pulled a very fire card. Oh god, is this stream lagging again? Okay. Yeah. I seem to be having internet issues again. I'm gonna desperately try to resolve them in time for the next stream. But yeah, my ping is all over. And I definitely am not going to consider cutting all of our friends in Twitch. But yeah. Huge W, but also huge L. Yeah, I don't know how... Justin, how do you feel? How do you feel about this? I mean, it does seem like we have reset your luck and you are now back on your Hall of Fame trajectory. Just Dan R farming over here. Yeah. It was inevitable, just Dan. Dan Z hasn't been part of the streams in a few weeks, but his return, of course, is magnificent. Regression Gym. This is the kind of card that can make a power pack appealing. It could be anything. It could even be about, yeah. We pulled some hilarious stuff. We pulled someone's thumb, if you guys will remember. We also pulled the old maid cards. Are we pulling heat when we didn't want heat from one Spooky Brandy? Yeah, we kind of are. Look at our average. And I didn't even enter Just Dan's card. That average is going to shoot up to like 60. 61. But let's see what Lechonkers is going to be able to do. Lechonkers does seem to be a rookie. Maybe some beginner's luck. Maybe some beginner's luck. Yes, WTF Adam, lowest card continues. Not sure. This is an interesting format to be sure, but it is very confusing. Oh shit, I need to... Oh man, I've been derelict in my duties, guys. Winner is David K. 42-48. Winner is Making Moves. And Justin, proud recipient of one of the cooler vintage cards we've been able to pull. But we'll see. We'll see if there's beginner's luck for Lechonkers. Don't forget Luca. Yeah, you know what, guys? I just got my Luca back. The lore behind this card also goes incredibly deep. Japanese. Some, I think, definitely floored. Wow, what a discrepancy. Yeah, I just saw the message, Lifty. I do have mesh Wi-Fi, but apparently that's not enough to handle multiple streams. So I do have a long Ethernet cable. I'm just going to start implementing those, even though it is kind of a mess. Okay, Lechonkers, moving on with PSA 10 Master Ball Tangela. Tangela? Tangela? I'm pretty sure it's Tangela, right? Mary Apple, just found your channel today. I am obsessed. Happy to be the object of such obsession. Although I'm pretty sure it's just the GameStop power packs, right, guys? Okay, seems like there's substantial issues with the stream. I'm gonna pause, guys, and I'm gonna reset my Ethernet adapter and see if that fixes it. Usually that seems to fix that seems to have fixed it in previous streams, so I'm gonna try that, guys. So give me 1 second. I'll be back in literally 10 seconds. We back? Are we back? Okay. Sorry, guys. Seem to have to do this at least once every stream. I promise you this will be the last time I'm forced to do so. Promise. Okay. We move on. And quite a discrepancy between these two scores. Just Dan, unfortunately or fortunately, exiting the first round with a very, very cool card. But Lechonkers, with some beginner's luck, has pulled very near floor card, and let's hope that Lechonkers can keep it up into the second round. Okay, Sukahiro 2077, you are up next. You versus Mew. And no idea if you guys added some shoutouts. I imagine not. I don't think you did for sure. And Sukahiro, no. Oh, Sukahiro did. Okay, funny detail. Sukahiro is a 25-year-old gym rat addicted to caffeine, video games, and Pokemon cards. Yeah, all sort of edifying hobbies there. Although I feel like the Venn diagram of like video games and Pokemon fans is basically a concentric circle. The gym thing, probably not so much. Okay, Sukahiro up against Mew. Yeah, that average is rather impressive. Rather impressive, guys. Tangela. All right. You're right, MC. I think I do need to drop the bitrate. I have it wide open for YouTube. It's probably eating up all of my bitrate. So yeah, I'll consider doing that. Although I wonder if that's a change that I can just fix right now. Probably not worth, but definitely for the next stream, I'll look into all of that stuff. Okay, Sukahiro, you are up next. Good luck. Lechonkers really needed the loser format for sure. Japanese. Oh, love this card. You know, honestly, I think this is a buy at 65 for the Japanese version. Because the English version, I sincerely doubt anyone will be able to, like, get a 10. I've bought, like, a few of these raw, trying to see if I could get any that are grade-worthy, and literally none of them. But, yeah, lovely card. I think this beats the actual EV SIR and Prismatic, in my opinion. I think that's a pretty mid card. I don't think that's too hot of a take, right, guys? Okay, next up we have Mew, who is kind of a shoo-in to move on to the next round. 65 is a pretty easy card to beat. Good luck, Mew. Yeah, I think I have the bitrate like at max for YouTube. Like 10,000 or something? Not sure. English. The birthday Pikachu. Interesting. So Mew moves on with an unsigned birthday Pikachu. Very cool card. But Sukahiro, unfortunately, it does look like you will not be moving on to the second round, but you do get a pretty cool Eevee promo card. Do you have any videos where you go into the process of what goes into grading a card, or can you bass fishing? There are a ton of awesome cards that go into grading, but yeah, I mean the biggest, I think not to sound like too much of a GameStop shill, but I think the easiest way to just get started into grading is just take your cards to GameStop, and for the most part, I think they're just really good at like guiding you through the process. But then, of course, there's like a whole mountain of YouTube videos that you could reference as well. Okay, Mew is moving on with kind of a cool card, actually. Okay, but that wraps up the first round. So moving on, we have Bindirong, Ahmad, Hunter, Yace, Late Bloomer, Thailand Dish Pickle, Quant, Heck, Gene, Parmesan, Ryan R, Floop, Viewtorials, David K, Making Moves, Lechonkers, and Mew. And definitely let me know if I have made any mistakes, guys. Daybreak Dreamers, what do you do as your full-time job, if you don't mind sharing? I'm from tech. I've said it a few times. I just don't want to get into like details. Honestly, probably easily searchable on LinkedIn. Not that you guys should try. Okay, Bindi wrong. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of yes, late bloomer, Thailand, dish pickle, quant. I need a better system for this. So sorry guys for all of this sort of busy work. Okay. Okay, first up we have Bindirong versus Ahmad. And Bindirong, what did Bindirong pull? Both of these guys pulled $30 cards for the first match. So very even, guys. Very even. Looking to get into power packs. How does the payout shipping process work? So Gamestop is partnered with PSA. So Gamestop is kind of like the front end, and then PSA is like the back end. They're like front of house versus back of house, basically. Like if you're trying to belabor the metaphor of like a restaurant, for example. So GameStop, they're in charge of everything that is the actual pulling of the cards, but PSA handles all the fulfillment. So once you pull a power pack, you will then be transferred over to PSA service, where if you want to retrieve your card, you pay them like $8 to get the card shipped, or you can just keep it in your PSA vault. And then I think after 7 days, you're able to sell directly to PSA, but you can sell immediately through eBay, through PSA, and it'll show up as like PSA selling your card. And I think that affords it some advantages as opposed to you just selling it on eBay on your own. But yeah, the intersection between PSA and GameStop is a little bit murky and honestly kind of fascinating. Okay, not gonna tell you guys why I'm laughing, but one of the comments was spot on. Okay, Bindirong versus Ahmad. Good luck, Bindi. Glue rack. We've seen one glue rack. We could definitely first tour tank, guys. First tour tank, probably not worth very much, but I think Bindirong, if we're able to prevail here, this is a sign from the Lord himself. Yeah, I'm not sure why PSA, because I bet PSA could have created this themselves, but I guess GameStop has like some name recognition. Not sure. Although huge, it would be very weird if PSA sold their own slabs. Huge conflict of interest, even though they sort of are, like sort of tangentially. But to upfront put them in mystery packs, there might be like a lot of community pushback from PSA due to the conflict of interest. Not sure. I'm sure as PSA, as like a huge corporation, they don't really care too much about what consumers think, but maybe. Okay, Ahmad, you are up next. And honestly, I think it's gonna be very hard to beat this $33 tour tank. First, it's a very low valued card. Second, it is a tour tank, Ahmad. It is a tour tank. The stars are aligning for you to exit this tournament in the second round. Good luck, Ahmad. Reminder, Ahmad pulled our only Van Gogh Pikachu in a 10. Shaman in a 9. Ahmad clutched it, guys. Ahmad freaking clutched it, dude. Ahmad, the legend of Ahmad is like very swiftly growing. First of all, sorry, Bindirong, you are exiting. Even though you pulled a tour tank, very weird, very weird. But Ahmad, dude, you are on a roll, my friend. You are on a roll. And cute card, you know. Although this looks exactly like the illustration rare in Destined, right? Is it Destined? This art looks almost... Shaman Wrestling Rivals. Am I wrong? Literally the same exact art. One's just looking up, the other's just looking down. That's interesting. Okay, but yes, Ahmad is moving on. Bindi 33, Ahmad 27. Okay. Once again, guys, I need to write down all of our last 3 certs that I forgot to write down. Okay, so Ahmad moves on. Ahmad moves on. It does seem like you are very adaptable, Ahmad, because not only are you able to win in traditional Power Pack streams, but you're able to win in these very unique one-off streams as well. Okay, next up we have... Oh, shoot. I think OBS just crashed. But I'm guessing stream is still going on, right, guys? Okay, Hunter Wong, professional streamer here, guys. Professional streamer. Well, let me confirm that the stream is still working. Incredibly sorry, guys. Incredibly sorry. Okay, I'm gonna move on, pretending that that never happened. Hunter Wong 66 versus Yace Mysterio. You are the next matchup. Gonna very quickly pull this card so we can move on and forget that these technical difficulties were even a thing. Japanese. Hey, it's a 10. $60, okay, not bad, actually not good. Yeah, that's right, not good for you, Hunter Wong, not good. Cool card though. And if for some crazy, if there's some crazy happenstance and you are not able to move on, Hunter Wong, at least you get a very, very cool card. All right, Yace Mysterio, you are up next. Not gonna be too terribly hard to beat $60 though, I'm sure. Very decent pool. No idea how much this card is worth. I think less. Yace is going to move on with a $36, very interesting foil patterned Kangaskhan. Okay, Hunter, does look like you are out. Let's take a quick glance. So, yeah, you pulled a $60 card, you pulled a $30-ish card, so sort of just broke even. But yeah, sorry, man. Okay, Yace is moving on, though. According to Rain, this is from the Classic Collection in Japan, so I'm guessing that's the reason for this ridiculously cool holo pattern. Okay, next up we have Late Bloomer versus the only remaining member of the Pickle Gang, Thailand Dish Pickle. All right, Late Bloomer, here is your card. Pickle, pickle, can we get some pickles in the chat? Oh, hey, Roaring Sensei, welcome, man. How did your stream go? Highest card was the Unagawa Pikachu in a 10. Clefairy in a 5. absolutely floored, Late Bloomer. Congratulations, Late Bloomer. You have been absolutely floored. Okay. Tough sledding, Thailand Dish Pickle. I think this is probably where you exit. You are absolutely cooked. We're gonna tie. Okay, Thailand Dish Pickle. Honestly, do you want to tie him, or do you want me to pull you like a chase card? So the winners of the floor wins the entire tournament, Akaran. So this is a race to the bottom type of a tournament. Interesting format. I'm not sure. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Thailand wants a tie. Okay, okay. You're in it for the joy of the game, Thailand, not for the value of the slabs. I respect. Much respect. All right, here you go, Thailand. Let's manifest this man a floor. Let's see if we can get like a $24 card, you know? Maybe. Another. How much is this worth? $40. Our second metal card of the stream. But yeah, and I do hope you like. Who pulled our last metal card? Actually, no idea. But yes, to no one's surprise, Late Bloomer with their absolute floor of a card is moving on to the third round. A cousin card. And guys, we have no more pickles. Uksag, Thailand Dish Pickle, and also, like, I'm pretty sure Purple Pickle. Not in your group, but I consider you guys all the pickle gangs. Okay, Late Bloomer got the Clefairy. Congrats, Late Bloomer. You are moving on with a $25 Clefairy Hollow in a 5. And sad to see you go. Honestly, I was rooting for Pickle Gang. Pickles got chopped. Rip Pickle. Down goes the legend. Next time we will be Team Pickle. Rest in pickles. You guys are so adorable. Okay, Quant is up next. Quant pulled, I think, a floor card as well. Double floor cards, Quant. Maybe. Did I add it? I did not. Okay. Good luck, Quant. Justice for Pickle. I think we have a new legend in our community. This has got to be something. 30. This is only a $35 card. Okay, so I think we pulled this card before, and just like back then, I was very surprised that this card wasn't worth that much. But I guess maybe because there's a trainer here. It's crazy though, because Gardevoir is very popular. Hey, Andre. Very undervalued card. Yeah, I think so too. This is crazy. A 10 is only $35 and it has one of the most popular Pokemon. And the art is pretty cool. Oh, Quant is happy that they pulled this card. See, Quant, but see, this is the best of both worlds because not only do you like the card, but 35 is probably enough for you to move on. Unless Heck is able to pull a miracle here. Not sure if Heck ever joined chat, but here you go, Heck. Here is your card. Hey, Dylan. Night is going decently. Unfortunately, have been suffering some technical difficulties, but have promised to get that sorted out in time for the next stream. Japanese. Glurak in a 10. Our closest match so far, guys. A difference of exactly 1 point. And this is the only kind of drama you'd be able to have in a tournament with this kind of format. You almost had it, Heck. Oh, B to the E. There you are, B to the E. Yeah, you almost had a difference of $1. You couldn't have pulled a slightly worse card. You couldn't have tried to pull this Glurak in a 9. Come on, bro. Huge F. Yeah, sorry. I mean, it's kind of a cool card, though. I mean, it's a Glurak. Okay, I need to update some of this stuff. Okay, so late bloomer is moving on, and unfortunately, heck, you are not. But as a reminder, even though you lose in this round, you are still keeping the card that you pulled this round. Yeah, very rough. Sorry, heck. Okay, next up we have Gene versus Ryan R. What did Gene pull earlier? Pulled a $50 card. And Ryan R. Okay. It's been a while since we pulled a decent card here, even though our average is still higher than the stated average. It's crazy. It just goes to show you. I mean, it's been pretty top heavy. We've been pulling like absolute nukes, and then for the rest of the cards have just been sort of around the average. Okay, Gene, here is your card. Big time players make big time plays and big time games. I love that we're talking in such ways about Pokemon artifacts. And Fernape Japanese, though, honestly, a little surprised it's a $34 card. I actually thought this would be less. But Gene, good news for you, though. Good news for you. This format is devious. Yeah, honestly, we've been through like what 40 slabs. I still can't like tweak my mind into rooting for a worst value card. Perfect. Perfect from Gene. How only 35? Okay, so Lord Flavius, you think this card should be worth more? Honestly, now that I take a second look at it, it is kind of cool. But at the same time, Infernape, not the most sought after of Pokemon. Okay, next up we have Ryan R. Gonna be tough for them to beat 34. Gonna be absolutely tough, but we've seen some miracles already happen so far. Let's see if that is in the stars for Ryan R. Floor incoming. I think we are kind of due for a floor. It's been exactly 4 cards since our last 4. And the floor always comes for us all. Japanese, off to a good start. No idea. With the freaking clutch upset. Gene Parmesan, you thought... I think you celebrated a little bit too soon, my friend. You celebrated way too soon. Like I said, the floor comes for us all. And the floor certainly came from Ryan R. right when they needed it. Sorry, Gene. I thought Gene had it, man. I thought Gene absolutely had it. Okay, next up we have Floop versus Florodactyl. Should be a reward for the lowest dollar. Well, I mean, we already have like a few floors here already. I think we have like 2 $25 pulls, maybe even 3. Floop. Guys, I think we're due for a chase. I think we're absolutely due for a chase. According to Chase Tracker, there is a near 50% chance that we should have pulled a chase by now. $30. Okay, so we are struggling / succeeding, maybe. we do seem to be on a pretty substantial cold streak, which is, I guess, good. God, we're gonna get so many people. I'm gonna get so many DMs wanting to sell these cards. All right, Vutorials. Is Vutorials cooked, guys? I mean, we thought Gene was cooked the last match, but Ryan R was able to clutch it out with a $26 card. Can Vutorials do the same? Can they do the same? English, not. I don't know. And it's in a 9 though. I think this floor. Oh my god. Oh my freaking goodness, dude. This is about as clutch as they come. You are the second coming of Kobe Bryant himself of Vutorials, and I do not say that lightly as a huge Kobe fan. Insane clutch, bro. Insane clutch. These battles are heating up. It was kind of like not that close earlier, but now that we are in a cold streak, the battles are definitely a lot closer. Tiger, if you see this, could you tell me what software you use to clip your streams down into long... So yeah, just use any editing software. I think the easiest one to get into is CapCut. But I've recently moved to DaVinci Resolve because there's more capabilities. But if you're just looking for something to cut up your long form videos into something a little bit more bite-sized and digestible, then CapCut is free and yeah, easy to learn. But yeah, I mean, super happy to talk, I guess, shop with you. If you want to just email me or something, Sensei. That is to say, I am by no means like a very good or very proficient editor. So honestly, just watch some YouTubers who are much better than me. Okay, David K. Okay, let me record this actually. 30 to 26. Okay, David K versus Making Moves. Starting off with David K. These matches have been super close. Let's see if we can continue this sort of awesome drama. What was the highest on the silver? Highest was 276, and that was Unigawa Pikachu in a PSA 10, which at this point seems like a lifetime ago. Roseanne's back. I feel like this is a... Okay. I mean, still below the average, but honestly, I kind of feel like you effed up, David K. I kind of feel like you dropped the ball here. You couldn't help it, could you, David K? You had to pull a decent card. Yeah, this is going to be tough for David for sure, am I wrong? But we'll see. Maybe we'll see. Maybe making moves will make similarly bad moves. Most modest, rooting for Macon. Yeah, definitely going to be tough. Good luck. This is more intriguing than Monday night. Who's playing today? Dark Rain in 9. Actually, I don't know. David K clutches it somehow with a $48 card, a difference of only 5 points. We all thought David K was wrecked, cooked, toast, all of the above, but somehow David K clutches it. Maybe not a Kobe, but definitely maybe like a Steph Curry type of clutch player. You have that clutch gene in you, David K. Yeah, at least you got a nice little consolation prize of a really cool Darkrai card. Eagles versus Green Bay, fascinating. Good matchup. I can definitely rooting for anybody other than the Eagles. Okay, making moves. Here is your... Wait. No, we already went. Making moves pulled a $54 Darkrai. $53. Okay, so congrats, David K. You are moving on to, I guess, the free-for-all knockout winner-take-all round. Okay, last match of the second round, Lechonkers versus Mew. So just to recap a little bit, Lechonkers had the unfortunate or fortunate, was fortunate enough to face up against the legend Justin in the first match, because Justin obviously legendary for being able to pull only being able to pull absolute fire cards. But Mew doesn't really have that same level of skill here, or lack of skill with regards to this tournament. So, could go either way. Could go either way. Lechonkers, maybe you are not prepared for an actual competition here because of how easy your first round was. But let's find out. Let's find out. Good luck, Lechonkers. English. I think this is like a floor. 31. Very close to the floor. Very close to the floor. Chinese. Very, very cute card though. Very cute card. It's crazy that it isn't an 8 though. Usually Chinese cards, decently good quality. Probably a card to sell as well. Wait. Why does Card Ladder have this at 22? Chat, this was 31, right? Before? Right? Chat, please confirm because Card Ladder is now lying to me. Yeah, somehow we got a Card Ladder value of 22, and I think this probably means that, yeah, 31. I think this probably, I think we should probably anoint Lechonkers as champion already because they pull a card lower than the stated average. Okay, Mew. Mew. You were probably cooked. You were probably cooked, but we keep saying that, and somehow people are able to clutch it out. Okay. Good luck, Mew. We're breaking through the barrier. We're going to the basement. Yeah. We have traveled through the floor long enough. Now the floor is not enough for us. We need to find something even below the floor. I think this is... Mew somehow... Dude, we had 3 matches. Like 4... Honestly, like 7 matches in a row where it was a difference of like 4 or 5 points. I don't know how you guys are doing this, but the absolute cinema. I don't know, it just doesn't hit as hard. It just doesn't hit as hard as when somebody wins with a lower card as when they win with a higher card. But it's still cool. But yeah, Lechonkers, you are out. Lechonkers punching the air right now. I don't know how this is happening. I mean, it all started, I guess, with Thailand Dish Pickle. They were unable to win with a $40 card. Then Heck unable to win with a $36 card. Then Gene Parmesan unable to win with 34. Floop unable to win with 30. Macon unable to win with a 53, and Lechonkers unable to win with a $31 card. What is going on here right now? This is insane. Okay, but that concludes our first 2 rounds. Lechonkers 31, Mew 25. So Mew moves on with the 25. I'm gonna get so many DMs with people wanting to sell these pretty atrocious floor cards. Yeah. And we are sort of right back at the average. Sent directly into the floor after we flew with, Unigova Pikachu and that really cool Persian vintage Persian, right? But yeah, so this is the state of the tournament. So who we have left are Ahmad, Yace Mysterio, Late Bloomer, Quant, Ryan, Viewtorials, David, and Mew. And just as a reminder, from now on, it is winner take all. So up for grabs, we have, let me see, 4, 8, 12, 14 slabs. So one individual out of these 8 combatants will be going home with 14 additional slabs. And yes, the lower cards are going to continue to move on. Shane, answered the question right there for you, Shane Easy. Yes, the first place is going to be from now on, it's winner take all. So the winner will be going on with, will be taking home 14 slabs. Okay, let me make sure to record all, or get all these into the spreadsheet. So it's Ahmad, Yace, Late Bloomer, Quant, Ryan R, View, David K, and Mew. Okay. Okay, not sure why the names are showing up different color like that. I'm guessing because oh, that is quite weird. But anyways, not gonna worry about that. So first up, our first match is Ahmad versus Yace Mysterio. Okay, what's going on here? Just got it. What's going on? Just got it. So Brian T, you came as sort of like the third act of this tournament, where they've been fighting 1v1 battles and throughout 2 rounds with and comparing Gamestop Power Pack pulls. I don't know how much I have to explain, Brian T, but basically the lowest value pull moves on, and then from now on, whoever pulls the most consecutive lowest value cards is going to go home with 14 slabs. And at this point, all 14 slabs might be absolute trash, to the point where the winner of this entire tournament might actually be Mo Islam, who exited in the first round, but got to exit with a Unigaba Pikachu in the 10. It could very easily be the outcome. Okay, Ahmad, lock in, brother. Classy is begging for you to lock in Ahmad. Let's see how locked in Ahmad is. And a reminder, for Ahmad to be truly locked in, he's going to have to pull a $25 card. I mean, to be honest, LeChonkers was the most locked in out of everyone because they were able to pull a $22 card. But, oh, Ahmad, you are cooked. Ahmad, you are absolutely cooked. And the crazy thing is, Ahmad, you're not even going to be able to keep this card. This card is going to go to someone else, most likely. Sorry, Ahmad. I know, you hate to see it, right, guys? You hate to see someone pull a special art rare, Roaring Moon, Shinji Kanda art, in a PSA 10. Okay, but guys, this entire tournament has been fraught with drama. So we could easily see Yace Mysterio pull out a $104 card and for Ahmad to clutch the hell out of this third round. We'll see. Ahmad can handle it. A lot of faith in you, Ahmad. A lot of faith. We'll see. Ahmad can join Team Pickle. I think Ahmad's been spoken for, actually. Guys, it actually freaking happened. Okay, this format is hilarious. This format is an absolute winner in my book. No one thought Ahmad could do it. I certainly did not think he could do it. I mean, some folks in chat thought he could do it, but I didn't think he'd do it. He did, though, indeed do it, though. Very proud of you, Ahmad. Very, very proud. And Classy, there was never any doubt. Classy had never any doubt that Ahmad was going to be able to clutch this. This is crazy. And the crazy thing is, like, sorry, Yace, like, this would have been nice to pull in the earlier round so you could take this card home, because this is a pretty cool card. But sadly, like I said, all these cards are going to go to the eventual winner. Is it Ahmad? It's kind of shaping up to be. Ahmad seems to be the anointed one. Crazy. The drama continues. Yeah, this format is mostly like, it's pretty memey. It's for the lulz. All right, late bloomer. Let's see what late bloomer pulls, because maybe we're out of our cold streak and we are now on a hot streak just in time. Because I mean, while it is fun to see people get absolutely wrecked, or people to wreck other people with floor cards, it's nice to see actual cool cards, you know? Yeah, the wealth distribution is completely uneven. But we have streams where it's a little bit more equitable. This stream is not. I mean, Machamp in the 6. And we're right back down to the floor. We are right back down to the floor. Late bloomer, probably a shoo-in to advance to the next round. Quant, you are most assuredly cooked, my friend. Literally every stream someone asked to collab with Goblin. Like, of course I would say yes, he's a massive streamer. But at the same time, I have no idea how that would go. We're basically at opposite ends of like personality. $26 incoming. Spoken by Crazy Gen 1 Golbat. Let's see. Let's see if you can manifest that into being Crazy Gen. If I did, you can too. Lock in from Ahmad. Yeah, Quant, you need to start training with Ahmad. Ahmad, you need to start training other people. Okay, good luck, Quant. Just gotta keep the barking to a minimum. I don't know. Okay, never mind. Very cool card. Late bloomer, unfortunately, you were unable. Oh, sorry, Quant, you were unable to clutch it. Late bloomer, far too much of a chasm for you to overcome with that $27 pull. Dude, and I could not even fathom pack battling against Goblin. Apparently, the man can't help but to pull ridiculous chase cards. I mean, if it was this format, then maybe I have a chance against Goblin. Okay. Cool card. Magneton Hollow. Dude, we have pulled a lot of vintage tonight. And sadly, most of that vintage were floor cards. Except for the second highest card that we pulled. Okay, let me doubly sure that okay. Okay, late bloomer, 27 Quant. So, all right, so late bloomer is moving on. So right now we have Ahmad moving on, late bloomer moving on into the semifinals. Okay, next up we have Ryan R and Viewtorials. Okay. Yeah, it's nice that these sort of final rounds we're starting to get some nicer cards for oh yeah, fixed it, Minty. Thank you. But yeah, it's nice to see that the eventual winner is going to pull like actually decent cards. Okay, next up we have Ryan R. English. Oh, man, this is a floor. This is a floor. Ryan, I don't know why I was so despondent at seeing a floor card. I should be happy. I should be absolutely over the moon for someone being able to pull a floor card at this late juncture in our tournament. 26. Almost impossible for Viewtorials to be able to beat him now. But stranger things have happened, guys. Stranger things have happened. Let's see if Viewtorials has that clutch gene inside of him. Or if he is more akin to the Toronto Blue Jays in the World Series. I hope there's no Toronto fans in chat. Japanese? No, he's cooked. He is cooked. And then with not even that great of a card, a freaking ogre. Okay, why do ogre pawns can't exist? Can someone explain to me? I've pulled so many dumb ogre pawn cards, and for the life of me, can't understand why they are Pokemon. Yes, Vitorial's unable to clutch it, but honestly, kind of close. Kind of close. Yeah, the only prismatic SIRs that I pulled were ogre pawns. And that is why I have this innate hatred of anything ogre pawn related. Prismatic is genuinely a bad set. 100% agree. Have you guys seen like those shorts with like those subway takes and someone gives like one of those like hot takes and then I want someone to go up there and say Prismatic is a bad set and see what the interviewer says. Because I completely agree with you, Enos. I think Prismatic is completely a mid set. I think there's like 4 sets in SV that are much better. At the very least, 4 sets in SV era that are much better than Prismatic. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, I've only been able to pull... I pulled, I think, 2 Ogre Pawns, and I pulled 2 Trainers, the Amorous and the Lacey SIR, so... The depths of my hatred for Prismatic go incredibly deep, guys. Okay, next up, we have David K versus Mew. I can't agree. I think it's... Context matters. Rentio, I'm pretty sure you like Prismatic because perchance you've been able to pull some good cards out of Prismatic. Yeah, Prismatic, of course, has some of the best chase cards in the entire era, but it's just tough when there's no illustration rares to bridge that gap. David K. Did you not understand the assignment? David K, did you not understand the assignment here? What a cool card, man. We're not supposed to be getting cool cards here, dude. But yeah, this winner's tranche is getting pretty juiced here. Getting fairly juiced. Okay, but it's not over for David K, guys. It's not over because we all thought that Ahmad was toasted. We all thought Ahmad was toast. But he somehow clutched it. And honestly, guys, I think David K also has that clutch gene. I think David K has that clutch gene within him. But let's see. Let's see if Mew is able to just complete what is seemingly a layup. An open layup. I think Mew plot armor is stronger. You think so, huh? You think so? Not sure. I think the biggest plot armor right now is for sure Ahmad, right, guys? For sure Ahmad. IMO best modern set is Destined Rivals. I absolutely love anything Team Rocket related. Also Nido King. Yeah, Destined Rivals, of course. Yeah, everyone. But my personal favorite is Black Bolt, White Flare. Kind of a hot take, but not because of the Pokemon in it specifically. Even though I really love the Seismitoad, I love the Reshiram Zekrom cards. I even like the monochromatic cards. Not that much, but I do appreciate them. But I think it's just like the most perfectly constructed set for just a pack opening experience. And I've said that multiple times. I don't think it's the most hot take out there. But yeah, one of my favorite sets. But I also very much like Destined Rivals too. I think Misty Psyduck is one of my favorite illustration rares in the entire era. But anyway, Ahmad might be the faker. Yeah, maybe. Faker, of course, just won his 6th Worlds. PB Tiger, favorite mon of all time. I am a basic Pikachu B, but I also very much like any of the derpy Pokemon like Psyduck, Slowpoke. Yeah, anything derpy. Okay, last pack of this round. Mew, all you have to do, Mew, is pull a card worth anything under $100 and you have a 95% chance of doing that. A 95% chance. If you guys want to see, if you guys want to see the odds, let me move my face here and let me move this spreadsheet here. So the odds of pulling anything under in the range of 25, 35, 35 to 50, 50 to 100 is on the right here. So if you add them all up, that is 95%. 95% chance of Mew winning this. But stranger things have happened, guys. Stranger things have happened. Oh, I would love to own the Munch Pikachu, but I know that's definitely not going to happen in the near future. I would, of course, love any Poncho Pikachus, but yeah. It is looking absolutely grim for David. But we'll see. We'll see. I will go absolutely berserk if somehow David clutches this. Japanese. No. No shot. No shot. Yeah, no shot. Sorry, David K. Truly, truly sorry, but apparently Mew does have the plot armor. I mean, at this point, it's got to be Mew versus Ahmad, right, guys? It's got to be Mew versus Ahmad. Sorry, David K. You went very far, though. Very far. Very admirable. Can we all give a round of applause for David K? He was a very worthy adversary and a very worthy combatant. Mew with the Mew pull? Oh my god, dude, I can't... See, I need to get better at saying, like, the obvious things as they're happening, because obviously Mew won with a Mew pull. Thanks, guys. Chat. As always, chat coming in clutch. The true clutch operators here are chat. Okay. So that concludes the third round, guys. Kind of crazy, kind of a drama-filled, fun third round. Even though we sort of didn't end it on the same note as how we started with a close match, because not that close of a match. It was a difference of 59 points, 69 points. But that round is over, and now we have for our semifinals, Ahmad versus Late Bloomer and Ryan R versus Mew. And I think the stars are definitely aligned because we have Mew in one bracket and Ahmad in the other, and these two seem to be the crowd favorites. But at the same time, Late Bloomer, Ryan R, I'm sure, you know, the crowd would also love to see you upset all of their expectations and be the eventual fourth Lord of Degens. But anyways, I digress. Let's just move on and pull some packs. We have Ahmad, Late Bloomer, Ryan R, and Mew. Okay, first of all, need to hydrate a little bit. I am parched. Okay. Well, let me catch up on chat. Is it lowest? It is lowest value wins. So I'm certain that people who are like coming late to this show are bemused as to why the lower value is moving on and why collectively we're celebrating the loser. But yes, that is why. No, the funny thing about this Owala is though I ordered a different version and a bigger one, but they sent me this one. And the cool thing about Owala customer service is that they were like, okay, you can just keep that one for free. So not only is this a pretty cool Owala, but it was a free one. And honestly, guys, game changer. I've never owned like a big water bottle, but not having to go like throughout the day to refill your dumb little water cup, absolute game changer. I mean, not really, but it certainly feels like a game changer. So that is my life lesson for you guys. That is my life hack. And these Owala bottles are cool because it comes with like a built-in straw. And if Owala is in chat and wants to sponsor me, definitely open to it. Yes, they are very good. Oh yeah, I mean, relatively not the biggest water bottle, but for me, because I was just using like regular, you know, water glasses. Oh, Fan Yuan, yeah. That's because I ordered a different Owala, but apparently this Owala is much better because it fits in actual cup holders. Toy Swan, $5. Thank you for everything you do. I appreciate your monologues, your commitment to Lord Tortank, and genuineness. Oh, thank you, dude. That actually means so much as far as comments go. Yeah, I'm not like trying to affect a personality or anything. This dork truly is the dork that you see in front of you. And of course, I pray and I kneel at the altar of Lord Tortank, as I hope all of you do. Okay. Next up, moving on. I am sufficiently hydrated. Oh, actually, no. So person with the lowest pulls takes all the high pulls too. So yeah, we are now in the stage, Kevin, where the final winner pulls all the cards from now on, or from the previous round to now, and that'll be 14. That'll be 14 slabs. If I send you 1K, would you open up a diamond pack? I mean, logistically it would be difficult because I am very much in the middle of something, but would not be totally opposed to end the night on a diamond, if I'm being honest. I'm sure that's what chat would love to see as well. Okay, Ahmad, you are up first, and you are going up against Late Bloomer. Absolutely curious to see if Ahmad, the plot armor for Ahmad is truly plot armor. How does one join this? Asking for friends. So there should be a link in the description of this YouTube video, and then join the Discord, and then I have a website, and Discord is definitely the best way to stay apprised of future live streams, and then the website is where you would actually join in. But yeah, hugely welcome to join the community. We have some lovely people here. Okay, Ahmad, here is your slab. English, not off to a good start, but in a 9, and not the most popular of tag teams. Not the most popular of tag teams. So $44. So very uncharacteristic, Ahmad. I feel like with your training and with your prowess so far, you could have done a little bit better than 44. I would have expected more in like the $30 range, Ahmad. Yeah, so definitely an underperformance from Ahmad here, guys. And I think, Ahmad, you should apologize to all of chat for not putting on the best show. It's been a good run. You guys are hilarious. I will floor again with the confidence, Late Bloomer, confidently saying that they are due. They are headed right for the floor, as they have been throughout this entire tournament. Wait, what has Late Bloomer pulled? Guys, Late Bloomer has pulled a $27 card, a $25 card. Is that it? Hold on. A $39 card, a $25 card, a $27. Dude, Late Bloomer, this tournament was tailor-made for you, Late Bloomer. Hilarious, dude. All right. Good luck. Yeah, Late Bloomer was the sleeper pick, guys. None of you guys saw Late Bloomer coming, which, you know, it's kind of in the name. Watch this. Oh no, Ahmad, I think somehow... Wait, no, this is only a 32 and a 10. How is this possible? How is this possible, dude? Oh my freaking goodness, dude. Ahmad, bro. Your plot armor had to crumble eventually. I thought Ahmad had this, dude. I thought this was... How is this only a $32 card? Like, okay, fine, it's Japanese, but still, like, one of the best arts in Journey Together. And I think the community just in general likes this art as well. Okay, whatever. Super undervalued, in my opinion. Ahmad has been felled indeed. Late Bloomer is too powerful. I am your losing god from Late Bloomer. Yes, the meek shall inherit the earth, Late Bloomer, and you are definitely the meekest out of everyone today. Late Bloomer has become the main character. Okay, what an upset, guys. What an absolute upset. Okay, next up we have Ryan R and Mew. I mean, we all were thinking Ryan R was going to take it, but maybe another upset is in the works here, and then we're going to see two complete unknowns in the final battle. Pop in Papa Don. Honestly, that's a badass $32 card. I know. Seriously, I know. Okay, Ryan R, here's your card. Can we see another upset, guys? Is another upset on the horizon for us? Japanese. The waifu though. The waifu though. Ryan R. It's not looking good for you, brother. It is not looking good for you, brother. As far as trainers go, this was actually pretty cool in my opinion. I kind of like this trainer. But for the purpose of this tournament, you effed up. You completely effed up. Bro, late bloomers aura farming. I know, dude. I know. Look at all the aura coalescing around late bloomer. Still winnable. Absolutely still winnable. But, so... okay, guys. The plot lines are insane. So, in Mew's last battle, David K pulled a $99 card and Mew won. And in this battle, right after that, Ryan R pulls a $98 card. Who are the script writers here? Bring the script writers to us right now. Okay, are we going to see a $29 card, perhaps? A $29 card. No idea. No idea. Anything's up for grabs. Anything is possible. We do not live in a world bound by physics and laws anymore. Ghosted G easy. Yeah, I stream at the same time every week for the most part. Unless the Dodgers go to the World Series again. Okay, Mew. Here's your card. Dude, if this is a $99 card, I will absolutely lose my freaking mind. English. 7 Articuno Skyridge though. Oh my god. Okay, somehow Mew clutches it again. Mew absolutely has the plot armor. Mew has been destined from before the tournament to win this entire thing. Although, sorry, Ryan R. But it does look like you are defeated, and it does look like Mew is moving on to the final round to face. Wait, are we in the final round now? Yes, we are now in the final round. It's going to be Mew versus Late Bloomer, who has bloomed rather late and awaits you just collecting all the aura. Mew, is your aura able to match Late Bloomers? Guess we're going to find out. Back-to-back chases in the final. That would be so cool. I have foretold the future. It depends on like what packs we pull, B0F, but they will generally not be cheaper than like 115 because I doubt we would ever do a tournament lower than the silver packs. But I mean, if we did like a 64 person, no, I wouldn't dare do like a 64 person tournament. But yeah, I doubt they'll ever be cheaper than 115. I don't know. I think if people have been asking for platinum tournaments, that would be absolutely insane. I mean, I know Gamestop wanted, because when I was in conversations with sponsoring the stream, they wanted like a really high value stream, pulling high value cards. So maybe I could work out another sponsorship opportunity, but then even then it wouldn't even be that much cheaper because platinums are so expensive as they are. Yeah, Mew hasn't said anything, dude. Mew hasn't said anything. It's like a silent killer. I don't know. We never do starter packs on this channel. I don't know. I kind of don't like them. You see some weird stuff in starter packs. You definitely see some weird stuff. Okay, next for the final round, guys. We are now in the end game. We are in the final round, and just as a reminder, the winner of this pulls every slab that we pulled in the last 2 rounds, amounting to 14 slabs, and pretty decent heat in there. I think let me just add up all the value actually. So as it stands now, that's $722 in value, guys. That is actually kind of crazy. That is actually like a decent chunk of change. That is like rent in somewhere that's not a major city in the United States. A 16-man Platinum Royal Rumble would go crazy. Yeah, it would be $1,000 buy-in for 16. Yeah, not sure. I think it would be absolutely $700 runway. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Minty. I don't know. Okay, if you had like 6 roommates, possibly. Tyrone Manning, what you sipping? I am sipping on some indeterminate brown liquid. See, the thing with the platinum is that I would probably open it up and then just let it run and then just wait for people to join. And then the caveat being that it's only going to start, of course, once it fills, and you might have to wait maybe a few weeks. South Dakota? I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Rentio. For sure. Okay. I've dallied enough. Late Bloomer versus Mew. You know what? Let's randomize this, guys. Let's randomize this. It's the final round. Definitely deserves to be randomized. Okay, so Late Bloomer versus Mew. We're gonna randomize the order. No change. It was destined to be. Okay. Late Bloomer, are you ready? Late Bloomer, are you ready? If I had 1,000 to spend on Pokemon, I'd probably just get a Munch Psyduck. Yeah. That's far too rational of a statement to make in these lands, most modest. Okay, going Late Bloomer. I hope you're ready. I hope you and Mew are ready. We are in the final round. Good luck to you both. Let's see double chases, guys. Double chases. I think he's got, dude. Late Bloomer. I don't think Late Bloomer. I think Late Bloomer has pulled only 1 card over $30. Mew, now is the time to speak up. Oh man. Late Bloomer with the mass. Wait. Far too early, guys. Far too early. Way too early. If there's anyone who would be able to pull a $25 card, I do believe in Mew, guys. I do believe in Mew. Sir Late Bloomer, Late Bloomer. I sincerely advise you to never join in any of the streams if it's higher value moves on. Never underestimate Gamestop's ability to give you a floor. 100% true emails, 100% true emails, and as a regular of these streams emails, you know more than most. Reed, is the prize a diamond or plat pull? Neither, actually. It is a winner take all. So the winner is going currently as it stands. The winner is probably going to take home like around $800 in slabs. Okay. All right, Mew, let's go. Let's just freaking do it. Let's just freaking do it. Mew, here is your card. I'm not gonna vote Tortank. You know what? I will allow you. No, I'm not gonna do anything. I don't want to be biased. Mew, good luck. I don't want to, dude. Japanese. Oh, it's a Master Ball though. It is a. And ladies and gentlemen, we do have a champion here. Late Bloomer has pulled it off. Unexpected, to be sure. Came from nowhere to be crowned as our 4th Lord of Degens. I don't think Late Bloomer has ever participated in the streams. Mute definitely has. And no one expected Late Bloomer to ascend to these ranks with the swiftness and, honestly, with the prowess that he has exhibited for this tournament. Late Bloomer, I mean, it wasn't even close for a lot of his matches. Late Bloomer absolutely manhandled all of his competition, Mew included. So Late Bloomer, congratulations. Continue to farm all the aura that you want because you are absolutely due. And I'm sorry, Mew. Very, very hard fought. Very, very hard fought. And you almost had it, but we got a ringer. I have to think we got a ringer here, guys. We have an absolute ringer here. $47. Okay, so that about does it for the tournament, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, I think we're done. But yes, does look like, to recap, these slabs all the way down to all the slabs from this Roaring Moon and up are now yours, Late Bloomer. How do you feel? Sideline interview, guys. Sideline interview. Late Bloomer. This is the first time you've partaken in one of these streams, right? They call him Late Bloomer because he waters the flowers with the blood of his enemy, dude. Yeah, late Bloomer, you kind of had no mercy. Like, so according to Karl ladder, Late Bloomer, sum total of $795 winnings wise. He could sell it all and go for a plat if you want. Late Bloomer isn't going to talk now because he needs to aura farm. Late Bloomer is a type to be able to aura farm while talking, bro. New main character has emerged. New main character has absolutely emerged. What's our average? So our average, we ended up our average with 53, so pretty decent. And I mean, you guys, I mean, everyone thinks that GameStop is juicing my pulls. Guys, they are not. 53 average is, of course, 53% average is, of course, within some sort of statistical believability. Late Bloomer, don't be peer pressured into it. Don't be peer pressured into it. But definitely let me know, Late Bloomer, if what cards you want to keep, and this goes for everyone who participated. Let me know if you guys want to sell your cards, and it is in your best interest to let me know as quickly as possible because of how quickly the market is changing these days. Tiger pull a plat to see what he missed out on. Okay, that's actually pretty fun. All right. Hugh G, $4.99 donation. Remember when you thought you were doing your last power? Okay, I do remember. Oh, dude, Hugh, you've been with this for so long. You can't leave us. Thank you for being you, bro. Love this. Dude, thank you so much, man. Hugh, honestly, I love seeing all your comments in these streams. Truly, you're very valuable. You provide very valuable commentary during the streams. And I definitely look for your name to resuscitate or recite comments from chat. But yes, another very awesome comment from Fan Yuan is that they are suggesting that I pull a plat to see what Late Bloomer is missing out on. Although, guys, he is like the main character. I'm pretty sure the card gods would see fit to strike me down with a floor platinum. Okay, Late Bloomer's out. Okay, I'm gonna pull a plat, and this is gonna be the last card that we pull for the stream, guys. So yeah, Late Bloomer, this is what you would have gotten if you instructed me to sell all your cards and pull a plat. Not really, but it's fun to think that way. All right, here we go, guys. I'm definitely pulling a floor because are you not entertained? Are you guys not entertained? And do you guys not understand the conflict of interest here? Because if I myself entered the tournament, I would have wiped the floor with every single one of you noobs. Every single one of you bozos. I would have wiped the floor with every single one of you. Literally perfect for the floor stream. And Late Bloomer, main character confirmed, guys. He sidestepped this plat pull with deftness, with agility. Okay, guys. To wax a little serious here, therein lies madness. Trying to pulling another $500 platinum card to make up for this flooring is not the way to go, in my opinion. And I'm trying to exercise some self-restraint here. I'm trying to only pull cards for the purposes of content. I refuse those allegations, Reed. I am not a gambling streamer, even though I kind of am now. But this is the only card I'm gonna pull, guys. This is the only card I'm gonna pull. Toy Swan with the $5 donation / or hashtag entertained. Yeah. Okay, I'll do one more. I will do one more just because you guys are so adorable and also because I'm due. I can't possibly pull a worse card than that, right, guys? Okay. Should I? Oh my god, don't do it. Okay, I'll just... Okay, last time for sure. Last time for sure, guys. Smiling dog. English. Instant sell. Wait, what? Oh. Wow. This is that much, huh? Maybe not an instant sell. It feels really weird to end the stream on this card, right? It feels really weird to end it on this. Okay, last one, guys. Last one, 100% last one. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is like... Is any of this... Is this behavior attractive to anyone? No, obviously not. And let that be a lesson, okay? You don't want to look like how I am looking right now. One last one. And I promise. I already clicked it. I already clicked it, guys. It's over. Oh my god. Okay. I'm done. I am absolutely done. I'm gonna listen to your advice now. First one. I'm absolutely listening to your voice advice now. And I am completely done here. Okay, and I'm gonna hold I'm gonna look back in chat and I'm gonna look for every single message and see who urged me to do this, and you are all now banned. Every single one of you. Okay, but yes. I'm done. 100% I'm done. What is this card? Like a $300 card? Whatever, I'll sort it out later. Bye, Roaring Sensei. But yes, thanks are in order. Thank you to everyone. Thanks to everyone. Sincerely, thanks to everyone who joined the stream. Everyone has been absolutely lovely in chat. And of course, thanks to everyone who participated in this new format. Kind of weird. And thanks for honestly, and thanks to everyone for your patience and dealing with like the technical difficulties that were like replete throughout the stream. Yeah. As a reminder, next Battle Royale is next Monday. It's going to be a tag team this time, and it's not going to be lower card moves on. So should be interesting. That is about it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Hope and an even better weekend. And I am now going to go to my room, lay down, and cry. Bye, guys.